in a lot of ways, it represents the LGBTQ community better than any other game.
Oh, dude, that Twister's where I first copped the feel of my first girl.
Right. Well, think of how many first people felt their first penis or their first vagina on there, and were just I think I like this.
Yeah,
I like it.
I felt a dude's dick on my leg on playing Twister too. Yeah, that shit happens. You know what? Actually, now that you say that, that's the most equal opportunity game ever. Holy
Dude, it
shit!
really is.
It's pure equality. Everybody's being sexually assaulted. Everybody.
Right. Yeah. No. Twister is literally the what the communists wish everything was like. Everybody's equal.
Who is it?
What's going on, flunkies? Another fucking day. It's a beautiful Wednesday. Man, fuck, it's a scorcher.
Dude, you look like such a dork right now. Your headphones aren't even sitting on your head right.
Oh, dude.
They're on the front of your bill?
Yeah.
What is this? Are you trying to innovate podcasting styles now?
Nah, just lazy, man. It feels better this way. Don't have this thing pressing down on my head.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that should be your new look. My look is the one ear. Yours look could be the tilted forward.
Tilt forward, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe if you watch the podcast, you get the jokes.
Yo, son, what you do is you lower it down. It's almost like I'm about to become Cyclops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're always prepping. There was one douchebag who saw X-Men once and was like, he wore shades all through high school because he's like, you guys will see one day you're gonna thank me that I had these shades on. You're not all dead.
Oh, you think it was one of those tools that wore like the red Oakleys unironically?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I wear every day I go golfing.
Oh, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm that guy. I wear those unironically because they look sweet.
I love the mirror shade ones that I have because then nobody can see what I'm looking, because there's half the time I'm looking up wide-eyed like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, those sunglasses save lives. They save lives, and I have the perfect story that happened this weekend. That if I wasn't wearing my Oakleys with the reflective shades that I got in Hawaii, shout out to the Hawaiian people, the Samoans. They hooked me up with a great pair of sunglasses.
We both got them there. Fuck yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, we got that deal. We got that special.
Oh yeah, they gave us $50
the
cash.
island deal.
They actually paid us some money.
Yeah, it was a weird deal. I don't understand how that worked, but we just got $50 cash. We paid full price, but then they gave us $50 cash.
Yeah. It was under
weird.
the table shit.
Yeah, I don't care. I got some sick ass fucking
Yeah,
Oakleys.
that's what happens, people, when you don't go to a fucking tourist resort.
RVD. I don't know why that makes any sense, but it does to me.
All
Doesn't
right,
matter.
Mr. Monday Night.
Yeah, dude, it is Monday night. Yeah, Monday Night Nitro. But no, my sunglasses came to the fucking rescue this weekend. So I did a show in Davenport. I got stories up the ass.
Fucking swinging in like Spider-Man. I'm just picturing like a shitty meme now of like these little spider glasses. Ta-ta! Oh no, you're gonna make a bad face. Cover up. Just
yeah, exactly.
All right, yeah.
No, I made a bad face. Trust me. So, went to Davenport, did some shows there this weekend, and Davenport is home to none other than WWE's own Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Seth Drippin' Rollins, Monday Night Messiah, 1/3 of the Shield.
Seth Rollins,
big deal.
Seth
Rollins. Yeah.
Is that dude that made the song The Liar? I'm a liar. Oh.
No.
Oh, that's Henry Rollins. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're thinking, no. No relation to that guy. This wrestler, his real name's Kobe Lopez. He's from Davenport, Iowa.
Heir to the Kobe fortune.
Yeah. Anyway, but he's from Davenport, Iowa. And since that, he opened up his own wrestling school and all that stuff there. So he comes back. He still lives in Davenport and trains wrestlers there and all that stuff. And he owns a coffee shop next door to that and all that stuff. You know, just kind of little things you do because you're a big star. You can have your name attached to it and people come to look at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Sam tells me about all that, and he was like, dude, you got to go see it because Sam's been to Davenport before and he's looked at it. He's like, you got to go see the wrestling school. I'm like, cool, let's go check it out. So we got all day Saturday to kill before the shows. So we go downtown and we go check out the wrestling school. It's badass. right, you can see in the window, but you can't go inside unless you're a student, which sucks. But you can see outside, and you can see they have a full-on like actual WWE ring, like the real like one from a show.
Okay.
Like they actually bought one and have it in there, so you can see that, and it's real cool. And then we walk down, and I wanted to get a coffee because it's early in the morning, and so we go into his coffee shop. Now, you always go to these places, like, kind of half hoping you run into the people, but you never, like, actually expect it to happen, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, they're not really fucking here.
No,
Like,
they never are, yeah.
Yeah. And we go, and I'm like, I'm going in first. And I open the door, and I'm wearing my sunglasses. This is where this comes in handy. And I open the door, and Seth Rollins and his fiance Becky Lynch, they just had a kid together too, and their kids there with them, sitting on a couch. And right when I open the door, they both turn and look at me, and I did one of these. I just went, "Oh fuck!" I literally was, "Oh," and like I kind of like my face was half covered because I'm wearing a hat and I'm wearing those glasses. If he would have saw my eyes, he would have saw straight fear because I was just like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
So it looked half bad just because of my eye. You couldn't see my eyes.
Gotcha.
Dude,
all the while, you came in there looking like the only thing you were missing was your trench coat.
Straight up, yeah. No, I was wearing it was not good. What shirt was I wearing? Oh, I wasn't. I don't think I was wearing I wasn't wearing a wrestling shirt. Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, you'd be like, what the fuck is that? He probably. No, yeah. Actually, I just wish I would have started like chanting the Shield chant at them. No, but like I did like the thing where it was like I wanted to say something, but they're there with their kid on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
Like I can't bother them, and it's his business, so I'm not gonna bother him. So, like, I just walked up and got a coffee and just, like, stood there awkwardly waiting for my coffee, got it, and was like, oh, thank you, and then, like, walked out and then, like, never said anything or did anything. But it was just, like, so funny how, like, the whole time we're like, man, I hope we see him. That'd be cool if we actually saw him out and about. And as soon as we saw him, we're like, oh, fuck, like, we got to get out of here. Just straight panic.
What would you do if you had, like, would you ever walk up? Because I know you're not that guy.
Right.
There's been so many times you've told me, like, opening for comics, shit like that. And, like, hell, you got to open for Tony Hinchcliffe. You got to open for, like, or no, you got to
Saint Germain.
Yeah, you got to be around fucking Big J. You didn't approach one of these fucking people.
No, I just, like... Yeah, I hung out with Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis told me to hang out with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've never gone once and said, "Hey, yeah," I instinctively went up to try and talk to him.
No, I've just always kind of like hang back and like all I want to say, like I don't even want a picture. I don't want to I never want to bother people. That's the biggest thing. Is like I don't want to be an inconvenience to somebody, but I also like he puts in a ton of work. Like he opened his own wrestling school and he like works out. To be a WWE superstar, you got to work out fucking every day. Like you got to be so committed to that. And like so the only thing I would say to those people is like walk up and be like, "Hey, thanks for all you do and thanks for the entertainment." Like what else could I say? Like that's all I would want to really tell them. Is like, hey, thanks for all the entertainment.
I would ask about, are you really fucking Irish or is this all a fucking act?
Is this all? I'll tell you what, no red hair, dude. Becky Lynch doesn't have real red hair. It's all dye job.
Oh, you knew that.
That's when I found out. That's when I found out wrestling's fake, dude.
She starts talking to you, and she's like, "Yo, my man's, you just need to back the fuck up." And you're just like, "Oh shit, she's from Queens."
Yeah. Hey, I'm walking here.
All right, bet. You get the fuck away from me.
Turns out Becky Lynch isn't even Irish. She's Italian. She's the other I people.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, dude. It's I wouldn't. That's all I would say is just like, hey, thanks for fucking all the entertainment. What else? You don't need to do anything else. I've never understood getting a picture with a celebrity. Like I've done it before. Like I have a picture with like Nick Swartzen, like when I was in college, he came through and stuff like that. But like I don't get the point of doing it. Like back in the day, I kind of guess I get it. Like when you had Polaroids and shit like that, you take a picture or whatever.
Nah, people do it for clout, dude. That's all it is.
Well, now that's all it is now. But like back then, it was kind of like I get before the internet. Like you had it just be like, see, look, here's me and Bruce, and they were like, oh, crazy, you met Bruce Springsteen. But like I don't get the whole taking a picture with people and putting it online. I don't get it. And I wouldn't want to post a picture online with people anyway, but like, and then that whole point, like, then if I did take a picture with them, it's so I can look at it later. Like, why do I want to pull up my phone and look up, there's me with Seth Rollins. That was a crazy day. Like, that's weird.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
So, you dying?
I'm dying.
Nathan's dying
I'm
over
just
here,
trying
dude. Nathan's coughing.
Shit,
Nathan
dude.
smoked half a pack of marbles on the fucking golf course. He's dying over here.
Oh, no, Pall Malls, dude. They last longer.
Well,
I've seen some things in my life.
And some stuff. But yeah, so it was cool. It was like, but this is where it gets even funnier. So we leave. Like, I get the coffee. Me and Sam both walk out.
And then you stare in that window. And you're like,
yeah, we're just like, hey, dude, I feel normal watching him through, like, a piece of glass. That's what I do every Monday.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, to me, that's just TV.
Mm-hmm.
No, we leave, and me and Sam are, like, instantly like, holy fuck, that was them. That was weird. Like, we were being weird, weren't we? Yeah, we were being weird. Fuck. And we're like, okay, doesn't matter. We'll just go about our day. So we leave. We check out this farmer's market down in Davenport because we had nothing else to do. Just
and
wandering
the fuckers
around.
are there, too.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that was the running joke all day. Was like, oh, we're just going to keep running into them. And they're just going to be like, are you fucking following us?
No, they come up to you and be like, yo, okay, we don't normally do this, but we saw your set, man. We were big fans.
Right. No,
flips.
so Sam tweets them every time he's in Davenport and tells them, like, hey, Kid Rollins, you're a coward if you don't come fight me at the Renwick Mansion. He tweets, he's like, he just always, like, threatens him while he's in Davenport.
Gotcha.
It's very funny. We just go around, wander around, and we parked right outside the wrestling school. So when we were done wandering, we decided to walk back to the wrestling school to go to the car. And I take one more peek in. Sam's like 20 feet ahead of me. And I take one more peek in, and I'm like, oh, and I say really loud because he's down a little ways down the sidewalk. I'm like, dude, that's really cool. They got all his belts that he's won throughout WWE hanging in the place. That's really cool. And I say that really loud, and I see Sam kind of like put his head down and keep walking. And then as I walk forward, there's a fence with a parking lot for the wrestling school. And there's Seth Rollins shutting the trunk of his car. So he clearly heard me yell, oh, cool, they got all his belts hanged up. Like, just me being a dork, dude. Just being a massive dork.
Hey, you fucking Jesus wannabe. You want an autograph?
Yeah. I see you grew your hair out and got a beard like me. Yeah. And it was very funny, too, because before that happened, we're walking down the sidewalk, and I said to Sam jokingly, "Oh, dude, we got to find Seth Rollins' car now. Like, all we got to do is look for the nicest car here, and it's definitely his."
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, "Oh, he probably actually drives a modest car. Like, he lives in Davenport,
yeah, he's got
Iowa.
a Hyundai Elantra."
Yeah. Like I'm thinking, like, oh, like a Ford Explorer, like just something real basic.
Kia Sportage.
Yeah, he's got a Chevy Volt.
He can't.
Real environmentalist.
Yeah, he can't figure out if he wants to pollute or be environmentalist. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so he does the half and half. He has the Arnold Palmer of cars.
Yeah, dude, a Kia Volt or a Chevy Volt is the Arnold Palmer of cars. Like, I want tea, but I also want diabetes.
Yeah, I need that sugar, man.
Oh yes, but he wasn't driving any of those. Turns out he's driving the most high-end Tesla model you can
he's got the Model S?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just blacked out. Just murdered out, blacked out Tesla, dude. Even the front emblem was fucking black.
Dude, now that's interesting because those guys aren't small. Like, they're...
No.
There has to be like there's like a height and weight requirement to Teslas because if you're a bigger dude, you get cramped in those things.
No shit, I didn't know that. Well, dude, and it was crazy because like he's not like one of the bigger wrestlers. Like when you see him compared to other superstars, you're like, oh man, Seth is kind of a small dude. When I walked in that coffee shop and saw him sitting there, I was like, Jesus Christ! Like he was so big, dude. Like I always thought, man, I'm about as big as Seth Rollins. Not even fucking close, man. This guy's got at least 40 pounds on me.
Oh, that's cool. Did he have like game stonk on the back? Does he have cool bumper stickers like diamond hands? Just
no, unfortunately, I don't think that's into that. No. But it was just very funny because he shut the lid of his like trunk, and I just like put my head down, like, oh shit, he heard me say that. And then I see him walking into the gym, and I try to like do one more turn to see like to just, like look at him, and then like right as I do that, he looks at me, and I'm like, fuck. Like I'm just making this so awkward.
No, then you got to do the. Did we just become best friends?
Right. I wish honestly. I should at that point just committed and just been like, I fucking love you, Seth. I fucking love you. I love you, dude.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's probably like, this motherfucker went to my coffee shop. Now he's stalking me here. Oh, fuck. I need to put out an EPV on myself before anything actually happens.
Right. That's why we kept making the joke. Like, we went to some like local Thai food place that was really good, and we were just like a place that like you could see someone like him frequenting because it was a little more expensive too. And like we went in there, and it was just like I was like, dude, if he's in here, we have to leave immediately. Like we can't be in here if he's in here.
Oh shit.
He's just gonna be like, the fuck, man.
Oh,
just trying to get lunch with my fiance and my daughter, and you're in here fucking it up.
Oh, they're not. I thought they were married.
I don't think so. As far as I know, they're not. But yeah. But either way, it was just a very funny day. And then me and Sam spent the rest of the trip just walking into like places like Walmart, going, "Wow, Seth Rollins has been in this Walmart." Just doing shit like that.
Oh,
it was crazy. It's just you never know what will happen like that on the road. There's always weird stuff like that happens.
So is he? Real life hipster douchebag, like man bun running around.
No, he kind of just is what he just had like a back, like honestly he had a hat on like mine and just like backwards turned in the coffee shop and stuff like that, just hanging out, and then he was just dressed like a normal dude going to work out after that. So he literally went from the coffee shop to his gym next door right after that.
Gotcha. Huh,
yeah,
cool.
So, yeah, it was cool. Like it was like somebody put it in perspective to me because at first I was like, man, I think I really fucking weirded that guy out, and they're like, nah, you probably made him feel good because like you don't put your name on stuff or like open businesses and like advertise it as yourself because you're using your name to get people in the door.
Yeah.
So by you showing up and also not bothering him by like going up and be like, oh my god, you're Seth Rollins, like you're the best. Like he's like he probably just appreciated. He's like, well, at least I know people are coming here because of me. So
yeah,
and they're being respectful still. So hopefully I gave him like hope. Like he's like, well, there's at least fans who aren't being weird and gonna try to harass me while I'm with my child.
Oh, I'm just picturing him, dude. Okay, fun fact. So when I met Papa Roach and I was going through and talking to the whole band.
Wait, you met Papa Roach? When the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, so I was hanging out with Papa Roach. No joke. They did River Riot, right? I got to go in the back, got to hang out and all this shit. So I'm meeting. I ended up meeting the lead singer's wife because they had a kid. I didn't know this dude had a fucking kid. So we're out there because we were just out talking and shit. And he gets a kid, and they're all just like, oh. And they started. They had CDs or something. And I just happened to. I bought their new CD out there. Why? It was after It was their second CD. So whatever that was, because Getting Away with Murder. No, that was their first CD.
Getting Away with Murder.
So their second one I got out there. It was dirt cheap. It was like $7 at this concert, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it.
Right.
So I was back there, and I don't even remember how I got back there. I was talking to somebody that I knew, and I got smuggled behind the scenes. So I got to meet Buck Cherry.
Hell yeah, dude.
Buck Cherry was fucking. I mean, the dude was wide on coke. Just wild.
Which song are they super famous for? I know the band. I just can't think of the song that they're big.
You probably know Crazy Bitch, but growing up, my favorite was
it's that guy.
Yeah, my favorite song was I Love the Cocaine.
Yeah, I love that cocaine. Dude, that makes sense. Okay, that guy would be on cocaine.
Oh, dude, he's so skinny too, man. I was like, holy fuck. And then, mind you, I was 21 when this happened, so it was just like walking around. And when you get back, it's just free beers. You're in the VIP section, so you're just like,
right.
But
so
the Papa Roach dudes were fucking awesome. Yeah, and then the lead singer ends up coming up with this little baby, but then he's like, oh, he saw the CD because it was just in my back pocket. He's like, here, give me that. And they all sign it. And his kid ended up signing it because he's like, oh, don't do this. I'm like, fuck it, dude. Just so his kid signs this shit. It was cool. Yeah, it had that cool memento. And then my ex-wife stole it.
Yeah, that's fucking great, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, shit.
And now it's like it never happened.
Yeah, exactly. Took half my shit and then some.
Yeah. Damn, dude. I heard that story. I never knew you went back and met Papa Roach.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, like, that was, like, for one point, like, one of my favorite bands in, like 5th grade.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, like, I was, like, super into Papa Roach. Because I remember writing that as, like, you remember how, like, in elementary school sometimes you fill out, like, oh, my favorite band is and whatever. And I put Papa Roach was my favorite band. And, like, the teacher, like, questioned me because she was like, do you mean the people who start a song off with "cut my life into pieces"?
Yes.
Yeah. Even in 5th grade, I was like, yes, dude, fucking.
Yeah, it's fucking cool, dude. I mean, you get all that stuff going. So yeah, that was the concert where the whole thing was going on. Oh yeah, that was right. So I got back there, and the main purpose is going back there. It wasn't to hang out with Papa Roach or see Buck Cherry. I mean, that was fucking rad that I did. It was to go see Brandon Boyd.
Who's Brandon Boyd?
Lead singer of Incubus.
Oh, shit.
They were a headline. So I got to go back and talk to him for a little bit. But then, I mean, a little bit, like 3 minutes. Just had a little conversation. And then I spent an hour and a half with Papa Roach.
That rules. Like, you just talk shit with them? Like, just a normal hang?
Yeah.
Isn't that the best?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's kind of weird, though, because, like, you always think they're going to be, like, these crazy, like, over-the-top, like, I don't know, like, just, like, some kind of different person. Then you realize, oh, yeah, we're all people.
We're just all fucking dudes.
Yeah, they're just dudes who play music.
Oh, it was awesome, because they started giving each other shit constantly, and I'm not going to lie, for the first 30 minutes, I was scared to jump in.
Oh, yeah.
And then after 30 minutes, I'm like, fuck, and then start doing that, and yeah. I got my shit ragged hard, but after I jumped in, because they all ganged. But it was cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, funny. That fucking rules. I didn't know that. That's a fucking hell of a good story, dude. Hell yeah.
No, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
We gotta up on our Papa Roach references so we can start. We always do Limp Bizkit. We gotta get some Papa Roach.
Dude, that would be awesome to meet Limp. Yo, I hung out with Fred Durst.
Dude, if I ever, that's one of my goals in life. I think if I ever get to hang out with Fred Durst, I think I won.
Yeah.
I think I've won.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome, dude.
I've won white trash millionaires, okay? I win.
Oh, dude, you know who would be a fun fucking hang is Corey Taylor. You go meet the gang at fucking Stone Sour or Slipknot.
Dude, Sam's hung out with Slipknot before.
No shit.
Yeah, like just band members. It's just been one of those things. When he was in the music scene, like he knew a bunch of those guys. He was in the Des Moines scene right when they were starting to blow up. Like Sam was in a band doing all that stuff and hanging out, and so he knew some of those guys, or at least hung out here and there with them.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, but from my experience, the weirdest thing is, okay, cool, hanging out with band, that's weird because everybody goes to them. The easiest people to hang out with are comics when they come to your city.
Yeah. No, because a lot of times, a lot of people don't know.
Kreischer fucking rented out a goddamn Omaha bar for 3 hours. And he's if you went to a show, he's like, come on down.
Yeah, no, like comics are super easy to hang out with. One, because most of the time, like, unless you like know them, like you're not like a huge fan of them. Like you blend in easier around like just going from town to town. Like a rock star, you have such a distinct look and like a persona you carry.
Oh yeah, dude, Papa Roach, so much fucking eyeshadow.
Yeah, so like you could point out Papa Roach out of anywhere, you know? Like, you could spot them at anywhere. Whereas like you see like Tom Segura or like Nikki Glazer, like, or any comic, most of the time they just blend into a crowd.
Yeah,
and
they
so
just
you
dressed
just like
out.
wouldn't know. Yeah. So it's not that big of a deal. But it's and they're also just like it's an easier hang too. Like it's so fun to hang out with comics.
If you're capable of being self-deprecating, yes. If you get butthurt easily, no.
Or just like if you're willing to go there, dude. Like I was making jokes with Dan St. Germain doing the same kind of shit, like just throwing out jokes. And he's a New York guy, so like I knew I could kind of go a little harder. And he was just like, it was great. You know, you can just do shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of happened this weekend too, because like so. This weekend we did the shows in Davenport at the Renwick Mansion. Shout out to the Renwick Mansion. If you live in that area, go get married there, dude. Go get married in a haunted house. Go get married in a haunted ass house, dude.
Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah. So this is the Renwick Mansion is a haunted mansion.
Do they like? I now pronounce you man and
yeah,
white.
Exactly.
Just like, whoa.
But yeah, no, this isn't like a whorehouse or not a whorehouse.
Oh, cool, man! I always wanted to get married in a brothel.
Yeah, it's not like a haunted house like Scary Acres or anything like that. This is like
okay, but anyways.
Yeah, it's like a legit haunted house. Like people died in this, and they have a ghost that lives in the like cellar and kind of does weird shit at night.
Mm-hmm.
So they do this show there every like a month, I think once a month or maybe every 2 months or something, called Tomfoolery on Tremont. Shout out to Chris Schlichting, who runs the show, Chris Schlichting, and so they put on the show. You do the show in like this dining area. They bring in all these people, do the show, and then you stay the night, and they give you a haunted tour.
Yeah, and then you figure out who got murdered and why.
Exactly. Yeah. You try not to die. I did the reasonable thing and just got super drunk both nights and made sure I just passed out, so there was no way a ghost could wake me up. Because a ghost isn't going to want to fuck with you while you're drunk and you can't wake up. Like, they're not going to scratch at a door and waste the time if you're not going to wake up and get scared.
You mean the employees? Because ghosts don't fucking exist. You fucking rees out there. They're like, yeah, it's haunted. No, it's fucking not. You got something loose.
Yeah, there's and it's one of those things, like a lot of it they plant that seed in your head, and then like you just like you start going, you're like, oh, was that moved? Was that like you just like try to point out
that's
stuff,
like here in town, the fucking Black Angel bullshit where everybody goes, if you go up there at night and you touch it, you'll die. I fucking jacked off those feathers.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just double fisting it. Just, ah!
Woo! Doing it for the Lord!
Yeah, I did the Trump dance on it.
You were trumping the Black Angel, which is something Trump would do. He would try to trump the Black Angel.
What's funny is, they call it Black Angel for everybody that's listening and doesn't know. It was a copper angel, fucking copper erodes over time.
I don't think it was copper. I think it was like a white marble. And then, but it just, kept turning black.
Fuck, I don't know.
It's not copper.
Oh, but I thought it was copper.
It was some...
You're right, It's still there. Otherwise, meth heads, they would have woken up and the fucking angel's gone.
Oh, my God, there's a gold mine in the cemetery!
The fucking, melting place, be like, how much can I get for this? And just, they're staring at it going, well, come on, dude.
God, we know where that's from. We can't even argue. We can't even pretend that we don't know.
This is super hot. All I can tell you is I can give you $50.
Yeah. Sold.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing crank tonight. Yeah, dude. But dude, it's I don't even remember where I was going with this now. Yeah, the Black Angel, it was.
But haunted houses. You said you passed out like that.
Yeah, just got super drunk both nights. One, just because it was fun, and two, I was doing it just so in case I heard creaky noise. Because I'm weirdly freaked out, dude. I'm a fucking yellow belly. It is just old
that's
house.
all it is.
I know, and I know that, but my mind is weird enough where I will play tricks on myself. I will. I think my mind. I'm. That's why I don't watch horror movies or things like that, because those things seep into my brain, and it lets me, and I will run with it, even though I know it's bullshit. That's the bad
dude,
part.
You should watch what's on the HBO Max, The Conjuring 2. This little kid's got this fucking demon in his waterbed. He's laying there and the head comes up next to him. And then he starts fucking playing with his hand. And he's like, and there's a hand coming up and it's following him, and then it just busts through and grabs him. It's like, yeah.
And then he gets drowned in his waterbed?
I don't know. That was just a preview, and I was just like, that's stupid.
Yeah. Wow, they're gotten to waterbed tricks now, huh?
Oh, yeah, dude.
But we just but what I was saying is that was the funnest part about the weekend, is because all the comics would stay at the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So in the owners, Dane and Sarah, would hang out with us. So they just kept the bar open until we were like, hey, we're all done. They would sit there and drink
That's where
with
Dane
us.
Cook went. All right.
Yeah. But we would just we just get drunk as hell. And we just get to hang with all the comics, and we're just hanging out and talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the funnest part. Like doing the show is always fun, but like hanging with all the comics who like none of us really have any kind of like hang-ups on jokes or anything like that. You could just fucking go hard at stuff.
Yeah,
it's
when
so
you
fun.
realize you're in like you're in a spot where nobody's going to judge it, you could get away with the raunchiest fucking jokes.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, nothing's PC. It's like, yeah,
Right.
no, you're just fucking around trying to get people to laugh.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, but the whole weekend though too, like weird shit did happen.
Mm-hmm.
So like at one point, me and Sam
Somebody
left
got
all
fingered
our,
in the butthole from the fucking waterbed.
We left our lights on.
Yeah.
Left our lights on in our bedrooms and then locked the doors.
Oh, you scared bitches.
And then we came up. No, but we like left them on. We were like, okay, let's leave them on just to see if
Sleep with the
something
lights
happens.
on. I'm afraid of the fucking door.
No, we didn't sleep with the lights on.
Okay.
We just turned them on and went down and did our show, but locked the doors to
Mm-hmm.
see if like anything happened. Come upstairs, my light in my room was off. It was like, oh boy, what? So we turned it on, whatever.
When I turned it on, my room was clean. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Fucking maid.
And then go back downstairs later and come up again later at night. My bed's been like destroyed, like, and then like my bag was moved and all this stuff. It was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then like Sam had something moved around in his room. We were like, oh, that's weird. We went to bed and stuff. And it was enough that I was just like, man, that shit's freaking me out, man. I don't know how I feel about it. Like,
I'm just going to go take another shot.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Then I barfed hard the first night. Like I drank so much.
Oh, you did
trying
the
to get so
Exorcist?
drunk.
You just
Yeah, dude, I exorcised hard. I went down in the bathroom and performed an exorcism to make sure there were no demons in my body while I went to sleep.
Dude. Oh, the power of Christ compelled you.
Yeah, I got the demon known as McDonald's out of me.
Oh shit, dude.
By the way, McDonald's food is one of the worst foods to throw up. Because it comes
Hell
up
yeah.
still solid.
I was gonna
'Cause
say
you
it's
don't
chunks,
digest
dude.
it.
It's like if you eat turkey before you throw up, because you're throwing up chunks of turkey. It's not
Yeah.
chewed.
No, turkey never comes. It comes back up the same.
I feel like
form it was.
I feel like when you eat turkey, because I've seen this and had to pick up my friend's puke. After you eat it, it recongeals and reforms the fucking turkey piece after it gets into your stomach. It's like all meshes together.
Are you telling me turkey meat might be the thing to regrow tissue in humans?
100%.
We just start putting it in biceps that have eroded, and it just starts. Dude, turkey meat is stem cells.
Oh yeah,
Turkey meat is the answer, dude. We can rebuild everybody.
Shit.
We just need to send all the people in Ghana turkeys, and they can be healthy again.
Because it either it regenerates back to what it was before you ate it, or Bobby ate his fucking turkey, not unlike a pelican.
Yeah, true.
Like there's no in between. There's no way. Exactly, dude.
Yeah,
He just
and I
deep-throated
bet
the
Bobby
fucking
knows how to
turkey.
deep throat a turkey. That seems
dude.
like something he'd be into.
Oh yeah. We've done some.
We've done gay stuff.
Oh, we have.
It's no big deal. Happy Pride Month.
yeah. Happy Pride Month. I know me and Bobby kissed during Drunken Dares.
Hell yeah,
there
dude.
was that thing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of stuff. Yeah, this all checks
Dude.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, but then it turns out all that shit that was getting moved right when we're getting ready to leave. Me and Sam pack up our bags, and right when I'm like getting my bag and walking out the door, Sam comes over to my door and sticks a key in my lock,
Mm-hmm.
and it says room number 8. That's the room I had. And then I checked my pocket. I had the key in my pocket. That motherfucker got a copy of my fucking room key and was going in and fucking with all my shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I was like, you son of a bitch. So, yeah, but a super fun weekend. Like I said, shout out to Chris Slichting for putting that on. It was so fun. Both nights were great. Just fucking crushed, dude.
Chris
so
Slichting,
fun.
owner of the Schlitterbahn that murders kids when they go down the slide. It's now haunted. We could go check that out, too.
Damn, dude, we were just talking about something, and I wanted to bring it up. What were we just talking about before I finished that story?
Are you talking?
You brought up like that you carried Bobby like when you were doing that. So,
Oh, yeah.
have you seen this like trend going on? I think you sent me a thing about it. It was like now you're gay.
Oh yeah, I
thing.
sent you that. Yeah.
what is this about? Like,
I don't know. You go through that list, and guess what? If you read anything on there, guess what? You're gay. Like, that's what that says, that whole list.
If you like Power Rangers, there was one specifically about the Pink Rangers. Like, if you had a crush on the Pink Ranger,
who didn't have a crush on the Pink Ranger? It was the hottest one.
But I was just like, I was talking to Sam about it earlier. I was like, are we allowed to call people gay again?
I got it. I know why it is, Wade. Because if you were trying to jerk it to the Pink Ranger, you always finished on the red or the blue Ranger.
Oh, yeah. Just, oh,
damn.
So you didn't have TV didn't pause back then. There was no TiVo.
Yeah.
We couldn't pause it.
You just had
it's
to
not my fault.
I can't control this.
You just always ended up on Billy. You're like, ah!
Damn it.
No, but it's just I was just like asking the question, like, can you just because that's like shit we did in middle school was just like, sorry, you're gay now. Like, is that a thing you can do again? Can we call people gay for the things they like again?
I mean, I feel like that's what's happening. Thanks,
I guess
BuzzFeed's nonstop telling me I'm gay apparently because everything it's going down. I'm like, yeah.
I just want to know. All I want is a definitive answer. Can I just say gay?
Can I You're just like, you're the fucking the repo department for words. Yeah. Can I get this back?
Yeah. I need to know. Okay? I have some dealings I have to give out. If so, I have a submachine gun of a mouth that's going to be throwing this out everywhere. I'm going to be spraying and praying.
I'm going to be using a lot of hard G's.
You're going to call me G unit.
Oh shit, dude.
By the way, I'm going to start saying that instead of gay. I'm just going to be like, oh, that's so G unit.
Oh shit!
Happy Pride Month!
Hell yeah, dude! Speaking of that, did you see? There's a photo floating around of there was, I'm guessing it was Portland or it was San Francisco. It was one of them. I don't fucking know the building architecture around either of those places, but they have their Pride Month stuff going, no problem. But in the middle of all this, some guy couldn't apparently afford the flag, so he threw out a twister mat and just hung it.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah. That rules. Good for that guy.
Dude,
that's just being creative and on your toes.
Oh, dude, you should have put it
Get it? On your toes?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they should have put it lower because it would have been like a twerk contest down there. Like, right hand's red. Just, bah.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, Twister, in a lot of ways, it represents the LGBTQ community better than any other game.
Oh, dude, that Twister's where I first copped the feel of my first girl.
Right. Well, think of how many first people felt their first penis or their first vagina on there and were just I think I like this.
Yeah.
I like it.
I felt a dude's dick on my leg on playing Twister, too. Yeah, that shit happens. You know what? Actually, now that you say that, that's the most equal opportunity game ever. Holy
Dude,
shit.
Really is.
It's pure equality. Everybody's being sexually assaulted. Everybody.
Right. Yeah. No, Twister is literally the what the communists wish everything was like. Everybody's equal. Twister is communist. Twister
Nobody ever
communist.
noticed the little the sickle and hammer in the Hasbro logo.
Yeah, actually, if you look at the spinner, the little handle has a handle and sickle on it. Yeah, dude. It's
Hasbro, brought to you by Stalin.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out Stalin had Hasbro removed from all his photos.
Yeah, they
Twister was in every gulag.
They just conveniently left that out of fucking Field of Dreams because they're like, that's too positive. Don't mention that.
Yeah. Oh god, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. That was really funny. I also saw like Bud Light had this great advertising campaign. Did you see what it was?
No.
So it was like a Bud Light bottle, right? And it had the rainbow like Bud Light logo, and then it had like LGBTQ, right?
Oh, they ran out of space for the plus.
Yeah, they didn't. They said apparently Bud Light's against the plus.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait, man. They're like, no, Disney got that on lock.
Yeah, but so they put those letters down the side and then they put words next to it. and it said,
shit.
"Let's grab beers together, queers."
No. No.
Yes, dude. I'll find it and send it to you.
No, is this available for purchase like now?
I want a shirt that says that so bad.
Oh my god. That's not real.
I'm trying to find it. But like ad.
Holy
Please
shit,
tell me they
dude.
still have it, dude. Oh no! Come on!
Okay.
I'm trying to find it. Oh man, they might have got rid of it. Bud Light's like, get that off the internet.
Well, no, they probably ran out of supply, dude. I bet people bought the fuck out of that.
Yeah. LBGTQ ad. Okay, come on. Come on. Where is it? I know it's in here. I saw it. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm not finding it right now, which sucks. But anyway, yeah, that's what it said, though.
Damn, dude.
And I say that, and maybe it wasn't. I think it was a legit Bud Light ad, though. Somebody, posted about it, so... Yeah.
Man,
I was like, that rules, dude.
That's fucking...
How did that get past all the ad, people?
I don't
nobody
know,
go,
man.
Hey, maybe...
Maybe this isn't on the up and up for us to be posting.
Maybe we're just a little bit outside the right side. We're not really on the right side of history on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But yeah.
Fucking right side of history. Everybody,
Right.
You can't do that shit. Everybody can't
Yeah.
go back in time and be like, yes, son of a bitch.
No. But you could try to make history, and that's what's important. Always try to make history, right? Mm-hmm.
But what,
Just like this
what
one
kind of
woman.
history are we talking about?
Oh, dude. This
Stalin
one woman,
made
dude.
history.
Oh, yeah, dude. Honestly, the biggest mass murderer of all time. Good for him. I mean, shoot for the stars.
Nobody can deny those numbers, dude.
I mean, yeah, shoot for the stars, because if you miss, you'll land on the moon.
Yeah.
But there's a lady, dude. I saw this thing. I saw this story today, dude, and I'll try to find an article and maybe send it to you. But this woman, right? She thought that the school system was lacking security.
Okay.
They weren't protecting the kids, right?
Yeah.
So she took it upon herself to prove just that, and went to school undercover as her daughter.
Mm-hmm. So,
out of the star. God damn it! I just lost my train of thought. I got
sorry,
real
man.
dumb. No, it's not your fault.
Yeah, no, they are.
I just went real dumb there for a second. But so she decided to dress up as her 13-year-old daughter and go to all of her classes. And dude, she made it through most of the day. She went through all like to the 7th period before somebody figured it out. And the teacher went, "You're not who you say you are," and then popped up, and she was like, "Yeah, no, I'm actually her mother." And the teacher was so confused, like, "Why'd you do this?" And she's like, "As a social experiment."
What the fuck?
Dude, the idea now, like she's proving her point, because if you as a parent, I would assume if you found out some crazy mom dressed up to look like one of the teenagers and was going to school with all the kids, you'd probably have a fucking problem with that.
Yeah.
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 And that was her point. She got arrested for fraud and all this other shit, and went to jail. She's set for trial or whatever, but her whole point was, the whole reason I did this was to show that our security system for our children at schools is not okay. It's not good. And then it turned into mass shooting stuff. She's like you could easily this just shows how bad the security system is. If there were metal detectors at schools, there wouldn't be guns getting in and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, you just dressed up and went to school. How's this getting changed into gun violence now?
Yeah, no,
it was
because
a huge leap.
Yeah, it's because it's female logic, man. I mean, honestly, it's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Guess what? No, I'm gonna flip this. It's trying to get out to trip somebody up. So probably the judge. So they're just like, fuck you.
And it's a Texas mom too.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Which,
So
you know what?
okay,
your point is mute. All your kids are coming to school with fucking guns.
Yeah. You know what? This is some probably liberal mom who just moved there from California, and now
Holy
she's
shit,
trying
it's
to
Big Bird.
change it. Yeah, that's apparently what her daughter dresses like. That's what. Wouldn't that make you, dude? How devastated is her daughter's like self-image right now? Because like apparently her mom looks exactly like her or enough like her that she can pose as her for school.
Jesus.
You just like killed your daughter's self-confidence.
Oh
so
yeah,
hard.
dude. This is like such a fucked up, shitty version of Freaky Friday that should have never come direct to home.
This is low budget Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Like your mom's like, well, you don't think it's hard being your mother? Fine, you're gonna be home and be a stay-at-home mom for the day,
exactly.
and I'll go to school.
Yeah. Now give me that fucking hoodie.
Yeah, she was a 30-year-old going to pretend to be a 13-year-old. That's what happened. And, like, she posted the video online, and it went viral on TikTok, which is hilarious because she went viral on a kid's platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a weirdo, man.
Man, El Paso's
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, I guess. Here's one of the statements. She said, just wanted to say thank you to all the girls that helped me get out of my classes yesterday. Garcia said at the end of her YouTube, I really, really appreciate it. I honestly would have been discovered way sooner if it weren't for you, and if you knew my secret and you kept it for me. Thank you so much for not saying anything. So she teaches the kids not to speak. See that she doesn't understand how experiments works.
No,
because she just
understands.
fucked up the whole thing.
She understands. After she got hollowed out by all the other little kids. This is our secret.
She's turned her daughter into the school slut.
Yeah, she's like, this is our secret. Keep it safe. Keep it quiet.
You're right, dude. But, like, she just got rid of it right there because one of the safety measures in a school is that fact that, like, kids would go to a teacher and be like, hey, there's something weird going on here. So she's eliminated a thing right there. So by doing that, she's compromised her social experiment. So she's solely blaming it on the teachers then and the staff that they're not keeping the people safe?
Yeah, maybe. Like, how does she not get caught throughout the day and saying all this shit? Like, nobody notices her when she makes a very obviously adult assumption based on what the teacher's saying. I don't know.
And she must have not answered a single question.
Right, she didn't write anything either.
Yeah, it's also like this is a completely different standard of like doing this because she's wearing a mask. It's a pandemic. Like in a year from now, in like years following, you never wore a mask to school, so you would always be able to tell if somebody's supposed to be there and who wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, true.
Also, what school allows you to just wear your hood up all the time? That was never allowed when I was in school. You got fucking like yelled at for having your hood up.
Yeah, no, agreed. I could get away with it in college where I I did was sleep.
High school, I never got to do that because that's how like you knew you were in trouble because you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, people were fucking using it to do dumb shit. I remember
I had headphones on. If I had my hood up, it's headphones.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Is like that's why wearing like hoods like up or like you couldn't tell us we couldn't wear hoodies, but like having hoods up was completely banned in my school
because
during class.
Everybody knew that was a KKK
just put in your
thing.
iPod. You just do your iPod thing and just hold it right
it's
here.
probably because you're a grand wizard wearing the fucking hood.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But I just thought it was wild that this lady decided to. This is what happened. You know what? I used to not be an advocate for women working, but now this makes me think they're too bored.
It's just like, and take them out at the knee.
Yeah, you know what? It's time to fucking get to work, ladies. If you're doing social experiments, you want to go back to school.
Hey, I got a Pavlovian treatment for you. Get the fuck out there and go do some.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's like, what?
Jokes, folks, jokes.
Yeah, exactly, jokes.
But like, but for real though, like that's what she did. Did she take PTO? I would like to know. Does this woman have a job? Did she take PTO to do this?
Dude, if she actually has a job, that's fucking wild. If she's not
fired. She's getting fired from this job for sure.
Oh yeah, actually, her job was probably the PTO of the school.
Oh man.
She's like, yeah, dude, I'm a co-chairman of the PTO at this middle school.
You mean PTA?
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Parent Teacher Association.
I thought it was Parent Teacher Organization. Okay, fuck.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know.
Nathan, I'm not a dad or a parent. Like I don't know.
I'm both of those things, and I don't fucking know.
Turns out I'm not involved in my child's life.
Oh no, it's not. No,
I know. I'm just joking.
Oh man, I'm not. I'm taking your joke seriously.
Oh God, I hate it. No. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
no,
dude.
Well, you're just like me, and you know the education system's dumb, and it's not worth putting time and effort into thinking about.
Dude,
unlike this woman who apparently thinks we can fix it. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
It's unsolvable.
You can fix it, yeah. Well, I tried to fix it by teaching my own kid how to do math normally. You know, like you're going to end up learning in like high school, all that shit.
Right.
I got talked to by the teacher. They don't get to learn that until 7th grade. That's a thing.
She told because your daughter had a higher understanding and you were able to teach her something that was way easier and smarter to learn.
Yeah.
You were reprimanded for that?
I was talked to how I was ruining the way they were doing class. I'm like, you guys are learning through little cubes and shit and making them count. And I'm like, I'm teaching how you need to do this shit when you grow up and actually do math. And
right.
I got talked to, you're screwing it up for all this stuff. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, I guess I'm not helping.
I'm sorry, my daughter is now way better than what you will ever be. That's just them being control freaks. Teachers are fucking control freaks. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I know several teachers, and like that's how they are. Like when they talk to me about like their job, I'm like, you're just a control freak.
Yeah.
And like you like the power dynamic you have.
Yeah,
like,
well they get that. That's why they become teachers, because they don't get it anywhere else. But when they go there, they're like, I can fucking own these 8-year-olds. Yeah.
That's also why I like stand-up comedy. I own a room when I walk in. It's mine. When I have the microphone, you obey. Yeah. No, but it's just it's nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, it's weird. Like it's weird to me now too, like because those same people, like I've been seeing these videos on like Instagram and stuff like that that like say, I can't believe they didn't teach us this in like high school. Like, why didn't they teach us this in school? And they show you some way to do a math problem, that seems simpler or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I was like, well, one, they probably did teach you that. You're just dumb and don't remember it. Or actually, it's not that you're dumb. It's just because it's fucking useless.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do math that way.
Yeah.
Also, you have a fucking calculator. Why do you need to do math by hand?
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't. And like those videos blow my mind that they're getting so many views and stuff like that. I was like, I'm done learning. I'm not gonna. If I see a video that starts with, oh, "Why didn't they teach us in school?" I'm skipping it right away because they didn't teach us it because it's pointless. And school doesn't teach you anything that's good anyway. They don't teach you how to actually function in the real world.
Yeah.
They put you behind a goddamn rock.
Oh yeah.
In a hard place.
Oh,
that's called
dude.
Student debt is the hard place.
Fuck, dude. That shit's crazy. Hey, remember when all the people swore up and down, oh, Biden's erasing it. He's doing that. He ain't fucking doing that. We got so much fucking debt. He's like, I'm raking in money.
Yeah, I know. Like, there were some people who told me about that and were like, hey, you should, like, maybe you don't have to worry about your student loans right now. I was like, this is the time to fucking pay them. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
0% interest. It all goes towards principal.
That's like, what was it? I was just seeing today. All this money there's over $1 trillion in 401k that are unclaimed right now. Like, the people died. So there's just 401k money just floating out in the ether that nobody's claimed. I'm like, yeah, that's going to end up going to the government.
Yeah, that'll go to the government, which it'll just be disappeared, which is so shitty. But, like, that stuff should have that's probably people just didn't set up wills and they didn't tell people they had it.
Well, fuck, you don't even need a will. It's part of the sign-up process. Hey, who gets this in the event of
but
you
people,
dying?
you can skip that. Like, I know
true.
I always fill it in. I always fill it in because in case shit happens, I don't want the government getting a goddamn dime from me, dude.
Yo, it's those crazy people that put their fucking dog in.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, there's just
I remember seeing that shit when I worked in life insurance. I'd fucking at that job, people would put like Mr. Snugglesworth and shit like that. I shit you not. I remember.
So if we adopt that dog, we get the money, right?
Yeah.
First you get the dog, then you get the money.
Yeah.
Then you get the money, then you got the power.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, oh, shit, man, I had that dog, I got the check, yeah. But unfortunately, there was a rabid raccoon that got in close proximity. I had to Old Yeller that thing. My bad.
Euthanasia's where you kill your pets.
Yeah, exactly. And then you go put it in a pet cemetery, and you get a real horror film.
Hell yeah, dude. And that's how you create a haunted mansion where you can do stand-up in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's not a haunted mansion, Nathan?
Oh, fucking a certain website called punninggame.com.
Woo! It's not even a fucking lot.
Oh, dude. Oh. It's more of a hang that you can listen to, but you can't contribute to. It's pretty awesome. Go check it out.
Yeah,
punninggame.com.
It's like listening to Papa Roach, but but for the first 30 minutes where you don't say shit.
Because you're scared shitless. Yeah, go check that out, man. Monday through Friday, we got hot content coming to your ear holes. And you can find all this shit on every platform you listen to. You got podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, you name it, iHeartRadio, all that shit. We're there. Also, head on over to YouTube. Check out Comic Wade Taylor. If you get clips of all the shows, you could get also his special, Wild Horses. Make sure you check that shit out. And go get some new threads.
That's right. Head over to the Pun and Game shop where you can support the website the best way possible by getting swagged out, yo. We got some new hoodies. We got some old hoodies. We got new shirts, the old shirts. You got all sorts of shirts. You don't even know what kind of shirts there are. But just go buy one of those. It helps support the site, support the website, all that kind of stuff. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. That gets you free shipping at checkout. So check that out. Also, guys, Nathan said we're on all those platforms. On all those platforms, don't forget to rate and review us, please. Apparently, it's important that we ask to do that. That's says,
rate, review.
Rate and review, I guess.
Subscribe, unsubscribe the next day, resubscribe, and you just build up the numbers. Just fucking jack them up.
Yeah, dude. Just tell your fucking uncles about us. That's what you need to do.
That's
I don't
right.
know why. Uncles like podcasts, dude.
Yeah. Dude, your uncle's sick and while he's hanging out in 7th grade trying to fool people, let him know.
That's what I like about middle school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'm going to go play the fucking Twister, man. Happy Pride Month. We're out. Peace.
I'm a 30-year-old mother who played Twister with 8th graders this week.
Who is this?